Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Purple Phoenix for Europa Universalis IV. I'm assuming that Spain is going to attack us soon. They most likely have a claim on something that we own. No, actually no, not yet. Okay, that's good. But we have borders with them now since we took Rome, which means that they want my provinces. They want Ragusa, Epirus, Corfu, Dalmatia, Zeta, and Albania. So they were friendly for just a very short period. The Ottomans are almost as small as we started off, and I took advantage of the fact that we were exiled to get this army down here to protect Roma. We're going to probably do the core first, I think. Well, the mission, though, is actually just to make it into Orthodox. So I suppose we could save some time by just spending the administrative power on stability instead. Because I'm assuming that we actually are at, like, what would 1111 months? That's probably like 0.1% per month or something. Well, 0.1%. Yeah, 12, because there's 12 months in a year. I would explain by it would be a I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. But every point of stability would give us a half 0.5% increase in conversion. So if this is already making progress, just going from 0.1 or 0.05, whatever it is, up to 0.5 would be very significant. We're already capped out on Patriarch authority, so we can't do that any higher. So really, I think it's just about sitting back, coring a few things. Poland's just declared war on Crimea. We're at 100% overextension at the moment. We should probably finish coring some of this stuff up. We might have a few nasty events. Okay, we can lose Patriarch authority and gain some prestige, but we kind of need that Patriarch authority right now. So I think we'll actually just agree to their demands and lose some prestige. It's kind of annoying, but the other thing that I'd like to do is continue to build out some basic structures so that we have some more manpower. Our cap is actually fairly high, 75,000. But I don't understand why we lost the claim on their throne. I mean, they still don't have an heir. We should just do it again. Let's just do it again. Why not? I've claimed your throne yet again. I'm the man. A noble from House Palaiologos succeeds to the throne. So does that mean we're in the same dynasty? Is that what you're saying? Maybe it went away because he came of age? I don't know. I've given up trying to figure it out. They're still friendly with me, even though I've used my thing to fabricate claims on them twice now. Or to try to claim their throne. Hey, France, with the Regency Council, let's royal marry you. And who knows, maybe France can be inherited. We're just getting awfully close to them, and we don't have an alliance, but a royal marriage seems like a good idea. You never know, you might end up with the same dynasty, and maybe we can make something of that. I think I'll build a few more early frigates. We're not close to a new tech level of ships, are we? Next ship level is 19, we're at 15. We're ahead of time. Yeah, I think we just build a few frigates. I am a big fan of trade when it works. I'm assuming that it got fixed. I don't know. It seems like it. Like up here, let's check. See, we are Byzantium. We have transfers from traders downstream, yay. And then in this node, we have transfers from traders downstream. And in this node, we have transfers from traders downstream. As you guys remember a few videos ago where it's like completely inexplicably, it's just no transfer trade power. And it just made no sense whatsoever. Even in our capital node, transfers from traders downstream. It's supposed to be 20% of whatever you have in this node gets propagated to the upstream nodes. So we'll have trade power here. Byzantium, transfers from traders downstream. That's all there is to it. It's just very simple now. And then 20% of what went here, which is going to be less than 2, and so that means that there is no transfer trade power. And that's just how it works. So in theory, you find a node where we have, say, what would you need? You would need to have at least 10 trade power in a node to have it further propagate. So like here, we won't have any. Here we only have 6.16, which is not going to be enough to propagate. Here we have 9.28. So hypothetically, if we got a little tiny bit more trade power here, we could actually propagate up into this node. But who understands this game? You know, it never really works the way you expect it will. It's just a fussy wench. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. I just called EU4 a wench. That's what I think about it sometimes. It's like a good trusty old wench that you really like to spend time with, but you know you can't trust her. You know, you've heard one too many horror stories. I don't know. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I'm insane. Just say things. Sometimes I go off on weird tangents in my mind, and I just continue to talk, and then I watch the video afterward, and I wonder how the hell I thought that was a good idea. And this is going to be one of those times. Oh well. It is what it is, you know? You get what you paid for. Let's just put it that way. How much did you pay to watch this video? Exactly. Okay, we're going to just talk about something else now. I'm really excited to wrap this campaign up. Not because I'm not having fun, but because I have another one planned that I think is going to be a ton of fun too. And I love starting new campaigns. I don't know, I just, for some reason, I'm the type of person I like to iterate. I like to do things over and over and over and over again, and I try to get better at it from the beginning to the end. Like, one of the reasons why I'm so obsessed with Factorio the last few weeks is because I don't know, I just like to start over. I start over, and I start over, and I start over, and I just get so good at the beginning parts of the game that I never really learn the end part of the game. I think I've only finished, like, what, 2 campaigns, maybe, in EU4? That I've actually gotten to the end of the game. But a lot of it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no reason to actually play it to the completion, because when you're in first place, and it's the year 1600, which, if we were anything other than Byzantium, we'd be in first place right now. Especially if we played as a colonizer. It's just, I don't know. Look at this, we're so far ahead of time, we're going to have to take a 70% penalty on both Diplo and military tech. And this is an Eastern tech. I mean, our Monarch point generation has just been insane this game. And that's with level 1 advisors. I suppose we could at least afford to wait until January. This is a great level, though. Look at that. We get artillery shock, another 1 artillery fire, taking our artillery fire up from 1.4 to 2.4. That's amazing. We get more combat width. We get better. We get the chambered demi-cannon. That's cool. We can build the arsenal. It's a good level for us. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to fabricate a claim on this guy. These aren't considered distant overseas for us anymore, so I think we should probably prioritize coastal provinces to cut down on their force limit, their naval force limit, and if possible, maybe seek out. I mean, it'd be nice to take provinces that have more buildings. This one, some of these already have temples, so like this one would be slightly. Well, it's their capital. They really have done a terrible, terrible job of building structures. But if I take these last 3 provinces here, they won't even have a coast. No navy. That would be pretty funny. Fabricate claim on Izmit. We have 78% control in this node. It's pretty good. Some of these other guys I can't really do anything about. Most of it's just transferred trade power. You know, you can't completely force people out. About the highest you can ever really get is like 80 or 90%, and then that's usually the point where it makes more sense to send your boats elsewhere. We're collecting from trade in Ragusa, making 0.71 ducats. Yeah, I don't think sending boats there to work at half strength makes sense. You are steering trade though, and there's almost all the wealth is coming out of that node. There's quite a bit of wealth going up this way. I think actually at this point, do I really only have 2 merchants? Damn. The amount of money that we're making over in Ragusa is nothing compared to the amount of money we could be steering away from Crimea. So I think we'll transfer trade power, the guy who's in Ragusa, and we're going to take half of the light ships, Protect trade in Crimea. Let them get out of that province. Oh, got some rebels. I'm going to protect the rest in Constantinople. Where's this rebellion? You're pretty good. Why don't you go kill that? In fact, we'll just put on suppression, automatic suppression, have them. We're still at full maintenance, so they should do just fine. How's our coring going? We can start coring Rome, 32 months. Yeah, I think we just core it first. That's a lot of overextension. 48% from one province. That's nasty. We can only store another 8 more monarch points here, so I'm going to have to do something. As good as our generals are, I hate to like re-roll them, but I think that maybe we should. Maybe I should roll a... I could even go with 3 generals and just be over the cap. I don't really need 3 generals. Let's see. I mean, we're at 65 army tradition. Yeah. Oh, he's crap. Okay, just fire him right away. 442, that's pretty crap compared to these ones that have more maneuver or siege. 236, I'd take that if you had a better... Yeah. No, they're all just crap. So you're crap. You're crap. The 5342, on the other hand, that's pretty good. That's about equal to this. That's 8 pips total between these two, plus he's got 4 maneuver. I like that a lot. 5 and 3, yep. He's just like a better version of Dian, whatever the hell the guy's name is. I wish I could rename my commanders. Can't pronounce his name for hell, for anything. Yeah, we'll just stay with 3 for now. Let's go with that guy instead. And does it make more sense to have the 3-5 or the 6-2? The fire value is really good on this guy. I think we'll just stick with this guy. We'll keep the other guy as backup. I don't know, maybe we'll need him. Maybe that's a bad idea. I kind of want to prioritize fire value these days anyway. And I like the improved maneuver score that they have. I think we just fire this guy. Yeah, sorry, dude. You're just not as good. Fire value at this phase of the game is just so valuable. Because you can annihilate their army before they even get to the shock phase. Alright, so lose Navy tradition and gain Army tradition, or just lose a smaller amount of Navy tradition. Well, Navy tradition affects our trade steering value, which affects our ability to collect income from trade, but yeah, I guess we'll just lose the 5. I guess. We're almost full up on diplomacy points now as well. Trade efficiency plus 10%, that's pretty appealing. I think we just pay for this one early. Whatever. 190% ahead of time. 19 years. My goodness. You know, I was actually looking at it, and I might... Yeah, I think that Eastern Tech actually has a potential to be the most ahead of time out of anyone. Because you can have 1,200 points stored up. And if you get so far ahead that the cost is a certain amount, then, like, I'm pretty sure we'll probably be one of the only people up here. We just took, what, Diplotech 16? Yeah, some of these other guys had it, but let's say, like, the next tech level, if we're still that far ahead, and let's say that the cost would be, like, 1,100, regular Western tech countries can only store up to 999, so it's possible we could actually end up even further ahead than any Western tech country could be for a year, which is silly, but anyway. Okay, we just gained a claim on the Ottomans. Let's fabricate another. Can we get Sinop? No more coastal provinces for you, Ottomans. I'm curious to see what their navy could be. This is Europa Universalis IV, also known as Ledger Simulator 2014. They have a force limit of 14 now. That sucks. Ha ha ha, they've got Grand Navy. That's so funny. They took naval ideas and I've taken away all their ports. You guys suck. We'll support the reform. Okay, these cores should be done. We've really done nothing except for listen to me talk about random crap this episode, waiting for coring to happen. And I paused the game a lot. I want to build some more armories. I also do want to build more fort level. Having that garrison is really nice. Build the star fort. It's kind of annoying that you can't see the map mode unless you have enough money to build it. Yeah, we have a little tiny bit of revolt risk, nothing major. Why is there revolt risk here anyway? Nationalism. Not too much you can do about that. It's going to have 2.5% revolt risk no matter what. There's always going to be nationalist rebels unless you feel like doing harsh treatment. We could do harsh treatment. We're still so damn far ahead on military attack that... Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Another core. Let's pay for this one now too. Why not? We'll lead the world in technology. The chambered demi-cannon is clearly superior, I think, in every way. Yeah, it's... I mean, well, it's got one extra pip. One defensive shock pip, so it's better. Not by much, but... What's really valuable about that tech level is the extra one artillery fire. The nation of Bohemia, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Bohemian conquest of Pest against Hungary, Milan, and Venice. This is a war that they have started. Okay, so we're going to end up at war with Venice again. I have no claims on Venice. What we could do is, right before this war starts, we fabricate a claim on something. Let's fabricate a claim on... Damn, Spain has Ferrara. I was hoping I could get that Po estuary. Not that the Venetian trade power is really that important to us. Really, I don't need anything from Venice, do I? Milan has some very high base tax provinces, though. I know that from the multiplayer campaign. I want to fabricate something on Hungary. We only have one diplomat free to do this with, so... Which of these provinces would I like? And do I actually have the ability to take? They all kind of stink. Are any of them accepted cultures? It's all Hungarian. Yeah, none of it's going to matter to me. Well, we'll fabricate a claim on... this one. Hunyad. And... are we good down here? Yeah, it looks like we're fine. So you can head up this way and we'll accept the call. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.